Very good afternoon to all of you, class 9. Welcome back to our classes. We had to stop our classes because of the pandemic, and now we are starting. And I know that we have almost finished this chapter matter, but I am repeating it again for those who could not attend my classes. So today's topic we are going to talk about what do we mean by matter. हर चीज में for everything you talk about matter, but what exactly is matter? Let us know and let us understand what are the different states of matter. So these are the different topics that we are going to discuss and complete your entire chapter. One is what are the different types of matters, and let us see if you know what are the different types of matter. Matter is anything that you see around yourself that is made of anything that is made or which is made of non-living things are called as matter. Like if you look at this synthetic or a natural material, wooden chair is made of a natural material, synthetic chair is there. You eat, if you look at orange soap you use to wash your hands, or any element you see around, there are a lot of metals you see around, water you drink, or the junk food you eat, uh, dresses you wear, everything in your everyday life that you are using is matter. Okay, and then you have seen what all are the matters. Let us see what is the concept of matter scientifically. What does science say? Any study that is systematic, कोई भी systematic और organized पढ़ाई होगी तो बच्चों उनको क्या कहते हैं? It is called as science. Okay, so let us see what does science talk about matter. Note down all these definitions. You can stop the video and note down these definitions. In a simple way, anything in this world that occupies space and has mass, it is considered as matter. It has got mass. What is the difference? You have to do this homework as find out the difference between mass and weight. You know, anything that occupies space, कोई भी चीज जो आपका एक जगह ऑक्युपाई कर रहा है, घेरती है जगह, और उसका मास है, weight, which we call it as a weight. Is there any difference between mass and weight? Please find out and just come back in my next class. So everything in this world is made up of matter, and the scientists work on a stuff. You know, even the air around us, air is a mixture of gases, and it is also a matter, but we cannot see. So that means what you see is not only the matter, there are so much around us which we cannot see, even that is a matter. हर चीज is a matter of concern. We say matter, क्या matter है ये, क्या मामला है, okay? So, in a simple way, anything in this world that occupies space is matter, and all those things you see which exist in a variety of shape, size, texture, and matter. उनका एक shape होना जरूरी है, size होना जरूरी है. We cannot say कि like air का ना तो हमको दिखाई भी नहीं देती है, ना उसका कोई shape है, ना size है, but still it is existing and it's a matter. उसमें भी कुछ है जो हम यूज करते हैं. There's a lot of things that is the reason, you know, keep researching, finding out. We don't know what all are the new things will come up. The nature has given us, the Almighty has given us so many bounties. We have to research and find out what all is available around us. So basically, you know, maybe, you know, till now the scientists could define matter only into 3 states. हो सकता है कि आप लोग और थोड़े स्टेट्स भी मालूम कर सकते हैं. अगर सोचो, देखो, गौर करो around yourself and think about it. So maybe you'll come out with many more other states also. So right now there are only 3 states, and they are solid, liquid, and gases. Simple example is you take water. Water in liquid state, so you call it water. When it is in solid state, you call it ice, and in a gaseous state, it becomes water vapor or a steam, right? So these are the three states of matter. Every matter can be converted into these three forms, that is solid, liquid, and gases. And it can change its state from one to another. As you all know, if you keep water into the freezer, you can get it into a solid one. And if you boil it, you can evaporate and convert it into a gaseous one. And again, this gas can be compressed and made back, converted back into liquid, solid. So it's all reversible. So if you look at this solid, liquid, and gases and the three states, and you see water example is given. This ice, when melts, it becomes liquid, and this liquid, when boiled, can be converted into the gaseous state. So let us see one by one, why is it different? The same water, how is it forming different shapes and textures? So let us do an activity. Observe it. Observation is the key for all the science students. For everything, you just observe what type of changes you are doing. So let us do an activity to see what happens to them. You know, you call them, these are the three kinds of equipments which you see. Containers, the type of containers you might have already seen in your science lab. Whenever the school reopens, you have already seen it when you are going to your science lab in the 8th class, right? So this is called beaker. This is a conical flask because of its shape, and this is a cylindrical jar. So we see that these are of three different shapes. You have already seen what are all these three are in different shapes. So let us see what are we going to do in this. So we are collecting some water in the glass, and we are pouring same amount. In science, you know, whenever you're doing any scientific study, it's very important. You have to use everything in an experiment in a controlled measure. It's a measurement. Same hona chahiye. Now in the beaker also, if we have taken supposing 5 ml of water, then the same amount is taken in the conical flask and the cylindrical jar. But what do you see? The shape of the water is changing according to the shape of the container. So this is the beauty of the liquid. Liquid को आप किसी भी shape में डाल दीजिए, it will take that shape. Okay. So now the same thing, you did it with the water or you do it with the milk. Milk is also in a liquid state. So we can see that milk has also taken the shape. Or you use oil. Oil is also in a liquid state. And here also we are just measuring them equally in all to see that the liquid takes the shape of a container. Okay. Solid has got its own shape, whereas liquids have got different shape. That is the reason you see that the ice creams are kept into the different cones or the different types of containers to give the beauty and the shape and attract the customers. So this is how, you know, we are using any type of liquid, either it is water, milk, or oil. You see that they all have formed a different shapes and they have got a volume, and that remains the same. So now what do you learn from this? So the learning is, note it down, all that is given here. They have got a fixed shaped and fixed volume, and liquids can flow easily from one container into another. You could easily transfer liquids from any container. You know, you can change the containers. You can use this conical flask and pour it back into the beaker, from the beaker to it, or you take an empty vessel. Anywhere, you know, you can take and you can transfer them. So now what do you observe? We are observing that liquids forms the shape of the container. They don't have the shape of their own like solids. They generally take the shape of the container in which we are filling them. So that is how, you know, we are using different shapes, volumes. What is volume? Then, you know, for example, you have compressed a natural gas, and that gas under pressure remains clear, odorless, and non-corrosive. What do you mean by odorless? Odorless is उसमें कोई smell नहीं रहता है. For example, you know, you see the CNG gas, which we are filling up into the pipelines and the stations. It is a compressor unit, and here it is stored at the high pressure tank. It passes into the tank by a CNG equipped vehicle. How are we passing? We had to pass this gas from a very closed equipment into the vehicle. That is how we are transferring it, either in a liquid or a gaseous. So we have made this gas, converted this gas into a liquid form. And this is how it is transferred into the vehicles and is used as a fuel. So from this daily, in our daily life, we are observing that CNG and other gases, they have no shape nor volume. Then what is that we are observing is, so now we are doing one more activity to see that, to make sure that air or gases occupy space. How do we know that gases is also a matter? So let us do this syringe activity to test and find out that whether gases are also a matter. So if you take 100 ml syringe, these syringes are available nowadays. Everybody is having it at home, and it has got a piston into the syringe. So pull that piston and observe. When you keep into the piston, move the syringe, and you repeat this experiment with water as well as with sand. Similarly, observe the depth to which the piston moves in the syringe. So you find that the piston, you have got a large space, but why is the entire space not filling either with the sand, water, or whatever the liquid you are pulling it inside? So from these observations, you find that gases are highly compressible compounds or to liquids and solids, right? So now what is your learning from it? You have made this observation. So we learned that most gases are used for cooking, that LPG, we have the LPG cylinders at home, which is used for cooking, and in the automobiles, you use them in the vehicles, and for all purpose, large volume of gases are compressed into the cylinders of smaller volumes to make them portable. So that is how we came to know about three types of uh, matter, that is solid, liquid, and gases. So this is for now, this is enough for you. So please do understand the types of matter, and then we are going to start with the next activity in the next class. Till then, I would like you all to note down all the important definitions, and then we will be having a Zoom class, online Zoom class, in which we are going to discuss about our understanding about the concepts of the matter, whether you understood it or not, or if you need any more clarifications, we are going to do that, and we'll have an assessment. So this assessment is only to see how much you have understood and what best we can do to make you understand if you have not understood it. But it is very simple. You have to go through, the videos are sent to you in order to make you master into it. Repeat, see it. Now if you are not able to do it 3 times, 4 times, as much time as you want. And in between also, if you have any problem, please message me, and let me see how I can help you. So till then, take care, stay safe, be at home, especially boys, please don't go out, use mask, social distancing, and follow all tips. Get up early in the morning, do your exercises, maintain your immunity. So see you all with the next chapter, next topic. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz.